On this how-to, I'm going to show you a little trick that I don't think I've seen on any other how-to videos. How many of you have seen or have calcium and lime deposits aggravating that look like this from years of use? Well, we're going to show you how to prevent that.
Ooh, let me check my faucet. Ooh, yeah.
This little trick is great for these waterfall faucets because what happens is a lot of times the water will lay back in the back of it, or right here at the front lip you'll end up with a lot of calcium deposits. Now, I didn't do this one when I first installed it, but for these higher dollar faucets, what you can use is this right here. It's silicone grease. You can get this at all your department stores, Lowe's, Home Depot, wherever, plumbing suppliers. This is silicone grease. This is what you use for your cartridges that you put in your faucets when you're replacing a cartridge, but this is great for keeping calcium and lime deposits from building up on your nice faucets. You can see I just barely even put a little, not even hardly a small smear on my finger, and you can take this and you just rub it on the waterfall, or also on your strainers and your faucets. Just rub a little bit on there and then wipe as much as you can off to where you can't even tell you put anything on there. And wipe it under the lip here too, because you'll get calcium lime deposits under this lip. So you put very little on, and then you wipe as much as you can back off, and then watch what happens. The water beads on there like you waxed your car. It cannot bond to the faucet and doesn't leave any calcium or lime deposits. Again, if you have any calcium or lime deposits already on your faucets, if you can get those clean the best you can still save an old faucet by cleaning it as best you can, and then going ahead, even on a faucet like this one, if you're getting deposits built up around this area here, you can put just a little bit of that grease around there again and take as much as you can back off. Now, be careful not to get it up in the strainer in the faucet, because you might clog it, but like I said, you put very, very little on, just enough to just barely grease the surface, and this will last for months on there, and you won't have those deposits. Anything that does deposit will wipe right off because it can't bond to the faucet itself. The grease creates that buffer between the metal and the grease. Okay, so this is the specific brand I use. It's clear silicone grease. Make sure you don't get the silicone grease for plumbing that has coloration to it. There's different types. Make sure you get the clear silicone grease. You can get this at Lowe's, Home Depot, Menards, plumbing stores. You can get it all over. And again, use very little, just enough to barely skim the surface, and wipe as much as you can back off, and you'll save those calcium and lime deposits. The best way to manage those calcium and lime deposits is your water purification and your water softeners. But if you forget to manage those systems, this is the best way to keep from having those buildups and save hundreds of dollars in replacing faucets. I'm Donnie Clem, and we're Clem Construction Group.